Hello, fourth graders, and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Lamando here to bring you our Fontes and Pinnell mini lesson of the day. Today we are going to combine two mini lessons into one, so let's get started with LA U13 Lesson 4. Today we're going to talk about point of view. Point of view means who is telling the story. First person, we would see a lot of pronouns like I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, ours. And the description is it's all about me. Second person, which is not super common, we would see pronouns like you and yours. And the description would be you're talking to the reader. Third person, we would see a lot of he, she, it, they, them, their, etc. It's someone outside's point of view. So let's look back at page 18 of the Upside Down Boy. Let's try and figure out, is this first person, second person, or third person? Excuse me. Mrs. Sampson invites me to the front of the class. Sing, Juanito. Sing a song we have been practicing. I pop up shaking. I am alone facing the class. Ready to sing, Mrs. Sampson asks me. I am frozen. Then a deep breath fills me. Three blind mice, I sing. My eyes open as big as the ceiling and my hands spread out as if catching raindrops from the sky. You have a very beautiful voice, Juanito, Mrs. Sampson says. What is beautiful? I ask Amanda after school. So we saw a lot of I's, a lot of me's, a lot of my's. So that definitely means this is written in the first person. Remember, memoirs are usually, not always, but usually told from the writer's point of view. The writer is telling the story. This is first person. Now let's look back at the scraps book. Can we tell which point of view this is? I was lucky. I grew up with parents who made things with their hands. Is that first person, second person, or third person? Hint, we saw a lot of I's. This book, the scraps book, is also first person. Let's move into LA U13 Lesson 5. We're going to learn today that all memoirs have a turning point. So let's look back at play ball. I want you to think or turn and talk to a person next to you. When in the story did Jorge Posada decide he was going to work extra hard to be the best baseball player he could be, perhaps even a professional player? How did this decision change his life? Let's look back at this page here. Hey, Jorge! Ernesto and Manuel walked to the vacant lot. The three friends were always together. Jorge's mother sometimes jokingly called them the Three Musketeers. Watch this, Jorge snared a ground ball and underhanded it to Ernesto, who spun and flipped it to Manuel. ¿Qué pasa? What's up? Jorge walked over to where his bat lay on the ground. Here's what's up, he said. Jorge put the bat on his left shoulder. My dad wants me to start batting left-handed and right, he said with a glum voice, to become a switch hitter. Manuel gave Jorge a baffled look. That doesn't make sense. You're already a good hitter batting righty. Ernesto broke in. No, it does make sense. Batting left-handed makes it easier to hit a right-handed pitcher. I guess so, Manuel admitted. Remember that big right-handed Roberto guy we played last week in the park? When he pitched sidearm, I thought the ball was coming smack in my head. Whoa, scary! But I didn't strike out, Jorge spoke up. So, there we saw a lot of using characters' names and also the pronouns of he. So this is being told from the third person perspective. But remember, Jorge at first isn't happy to learn how to hit being a switch hitter, but that's something very rare that would put him apart from all the other professionals who want to play. That was a turning point in his life when he really started to understand the importance of learning to bat lefty. Let's discuss the Upside Down Boy. I'm going to read a page from this story, and let's think about the turning point. After a week of reading a new poem aloud to us every day, Mrs. Sampson says, write a poem. As she plays Symphony of Music on the old red phonograph. I think of Mama, squeeze my pencil, pour letters out from the shiny tip like a skinny river. The waves tumble onto the page. L's curl at the bottom. F's tip their hats from their heads. M's are sea waves. They crash over my table. Juanito's poem. Papi Felipe with a mustache of words. Mama Lucha with strawberries in her hair. I see magic salsa in my house and everywhere. So here, Juan learns the power of the English language and knowing both English and Spanish. He finds that he is able to learn and express himself in English as well as Spanish and really gets invested in poetry and music. If you are not already reading a memoir, make sure you have one in your book bin or make sure that you check one out soon. Remember, books can be told from the first, second, or third person perspective, and memoirs always have a turning point. What's the turning point in yours? All right, fourth graders, that's all for today. Until next time, see you then. Bye.